25 years later, approximately 140 farm families have joined our program and worked with us to preserve 161 farms and 18,239 acres.
I have my roots in Lebanon County. I worked with the County Conservation District from 1994 through 1998. And so to look out across this group and see so many people that I admire and really, put in high regard is just really, it's a great thing. So again, congratulations on behalf of the Bureau. Pennsylvania from a state perspective leads the nation in preserving farmland, and that we've protected over 5,100 farms and over 536,000 acres, a staggering amount in perpetuity to date. And Lebanon County contributes to that distinction by having a robust county program that is top 10 in both acres and farms preserved. And so here we are 25 years later, and I'd very simply like to just give a few thank yous on behalf of the Bureau. So thank you first and foremost to the 161 Lebanon County families who preserved their farms. From a state perspective, even after the preservation of 5,100 farms, another 1,500 remain on county backlog lists, and 30 to 40 of those applicants are right here in Lebanon County. This speaks to the popularity of the program and also the commitment of the Pennsylvania farmer. So thank you to the county commissioners, past and present, for adopting a resolution on December 18th, 1989 to form the county board, and for preserving the first farm several years later, the Booker Farm, on May 28th, 1992. And since that time, for contributing $10.5 million in county funds to the program. And as Commissioner Ames said, that's difficult when you're talking county budgets to be able to have that funding and contribute it. It shows a real commitment on the county's part. So Commissioner Ames, Litz, and Phillips, this wouldn't be possible without your support. Statewide, collectively, across the state, counties have contributed now $480 million to the program since its inception. And Commissioner Litz actually served on the state board representing county commissioners for some time. So Commissioner Litz, thank you for your support.
Thank you.
Thank you to the volunteer board members, past and present, 9-member board led by Tim Sheffy for that entire time. And I think Tim holds the distinction as being the longest running chair in the state, so that deserves a round of applause.
It's really a special meaning to me, and having a lot of my family here, not all of them, but most of them are here. So thank you all for coming, and I hope you enjoy our little picnic that we have down here. And Angie and her staff, my gosh, what a great group of people. Really went out to a lot of effort here. So thank you very much for coming.
Annville Township after 47 years.
Wow.
And he was the one that was the impetus behind this to support and push farmland preservation, and I just kind of fell in his steps, and we're trying to carry the program on. I also we've heard a lot from the politicians this morning, so I'm honored to represent the farmers. I'm also owner of a preserved farm, so the job they gave me this morning is to introduce our video. And I think it's a year ago or maybe more, Angie came to the board and said, what do we want to do for our 25th anniversary? And I think if she admits she got some blank stares about, nobody had any big ideas, and I think she's the one that came up with the idea of a video. And she contacted Dave Sollenberger. Dave Sollenberger, his family has a preserved farm in South Annville Township, and Dave is also part of Lebanon and Sollenberger Productions, and he was all too anxious to put something together. So they got their heads together and put a video together. The purpose of the video is to preserve the history of our 25 years of farmland preservation.
To want others to have that same opportunity. It's that way with most professions, but especially for those who enjoy life on Lebanon County's farms.
It's in my blood. That's all we've ever done. That's all my family's ever done.
I like to raise cattle and also raise crops. It's something that I always did it's always been my lifestyle. That's what I enjoy doing.
Farming's what I do. It's my life, and we're passionate about farming here, so anything that preserves that way of life, that's just a big plus for me.
Preserving the agricultural way of life and the farms associated with it is not a simple task. Pennsylvania loses prime farmland at the rate of 300 acres every day, mostly to development.
Oh, you're never going to please everyone, and everyone is entitled to their opinion, but I think the overwhelming majority of people appreciate that we are preserving farmland in Lebanon County.
That may be because studies show that farms require far less government services than residential areas.
We're not putting in sidewalk, we're not sending kids to school in this 100 acres. So above all, the savings to townships and schools is there because that land's going to be farmed and not create amenities that need tax money thrown at it to maintain and keep building.
Conservation District, they were one of a handful of counties that initially had the program, and back in those days it was new, and so for farm owners to earn the trust and the respect of the farming community, it took a lot of outreach on the part of the County Conservation District, the county commissioners, the county, the farming community, and they embraced the program.
Tim Sheffy has served as the Ag Preservation Board's only chairman for 25 years.
Always